Lumi shines with a spark so bright, chasing dreams through the endless night. With a heart full of wonder and a mind so free, she's here to share her world, come and see. It's Lumi's time, the story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channel's here, let the magic flow. From the stars to the sea, there's so much to find. A journey awaits with every step of the mind. Creativity flowing, she's ready to explore. Every moment's a chance to open a door. It's Lumi's time, the story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channel's here, let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear. Story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channel's here, let the magic flow. Let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is that usual day of the week we call Sunday, and guess what? We have Chris Bliss is coming on Tuesday and Monday and Tuesday this week, and possibly hanging out on Friday as well with me and Michelle. So that's gonna be great. We're gonna have good Chris Bliss here, and it'll be wonderful. Michelle's got an idea she's going to try for a special project tonight. Want to talk about it? Radio serials. Radio serials. Oh, old-time radio shows. Yeah. Oh. Because we have been playing records and stuff, but we know a couple of my audience members like radio theater, and I was thinking is that maybe we can get some radio theater out on our show today on Kick. That might cause a lot of consternation because a lot of the people like contemporary music and they're not going to want to sit through that. Maybe. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, let's try it out. Radio theater people coming up on Kick tonight. Maybe not the whole show. No, maybe not the whole show. But a good part of it anyway. That'll be good. Get the Shadow and Dimension X 2000 plus. My friend Irma. Yeah, the Archie Andrews show. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, the Guiding Light. Which I have friends that are interested in OTR, so yeah, makes sense. The Guiding Light could be a thing. And Oh, we got the right chat on the screen. We do, but the thing is that also we have question. Do we? Because Restream I know is showing a different chat. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's showing up on our chat here. So there you go. So Restream I know is showing it on the screen too. So it's all good. So what do you think about old time radio shows? Have you guys heard any of them? That's a great question because Silver Moon Radio is more than just music. It was a major flagship, the only broadcaster in Silver Moon, of which people would listen to it for a lot of things. Hello, Gidgey. Good afternoon. We are going to be on HVR today. HVR. In fact, don't forget, today Michelle helped me set up my own, believe it or not, Truth Social account, my own Twitter account. So now I have my own Truth Social and Twitter accounts now. So the good news is now that means that you can reach out to me directly on Truth Social and on X. Yeah. This could be kind of cool. Yeah. Well, the reason we chose to do that, for those of you who didn't understand, is because we want to expand our platform, but be kind of semi-autonomous, because it can't be totally autonomous because I'm still stuck with myself in my body for the rest of my natural life here. But at least I can get my own emails, and we can contact with people on X and on Truth Social. So that's really nice. Well, Brain Dead, how you doing? And not just music, that's exciting, Michelle. Absolutely, KG. And a very, very gentle man. In fact, yes, we are going to try to expand into some radio serials as well. So maybe today we'll do, as I said, a little bit of everything. Because actually, one of the Cheech and Chong record kind of reminded people of old time radio shows, and Michelle said, why not play some old time radio shows? And Michelle does not have an infinite number of records, and so expanding horizons would be fine. But let's keep it with the theme of what Silver Moon Radio does do. As I said earlier, it is the only main platform on Silver Moon, other than the local newspaper that they have, which is the Silver Moon Times. There is no other mass communications in Silver Moon. So you would think, well, gee, if you only have a newspaper and you only have a radio station, and there's only one radio station, it's not state-run. It's not state-run, but it's the only other outlet in the city, along with the one in Orgrimmar, and one that later established itself in Stormwind, one that established with the Train 9. A few stations showed up over the course of many, many, many decades on Azeroth in our universe. So, yeah, just interesting. I've also wanted to personally apologize that no one came to last night's Discord. That's not your fault, though. You didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, you talked about a little bit about the AI after no one showed up. That wasn't before. No. And so, where the hell did everybody go? Yeah, that's the question that Michelle was asking all night. Where is everybody? I mean, we're sitting there in the chair waiting for people to come up and be on. Brian PC came up. And we had a great talk. Brad came up, but he was a little tuckered out, so he kind of fell asleep in the end there. It's okay. And of course, the Nance is not feeling up to it. Golden Girl did come up. I believe so, yeah. Comedy Flu didn't even show up. He's probably doing the same thing that Brad was doing. What? Get ready to get some sleep. Oh, yeah, probably. Somebody was getting ready to get some sleep. And then Gaming Fairy wanted to talk to us really briefly after the show was over, but we didn't get the message because we went back to good old ChatGPT and filled in some more history and facts and filled up another 100 pages. You're making an Encyclopedia Britannica on there. Yes, I remember you were up there for a while and you were having problems with the internet. That does happen with cell towers sometimes. Even with this one. Yeah, right now we're nicely sizzling in the 2100 megabits per second. Yep. 2.1 megabytes per second for this stream at 720p. Yep, that's good for us. Don't be a data hog. Don't be a data hog. Absolutely not. You actually don't have to. I said to Lumi when she got her hair on, I saw her hair sticking out. I said, "You look like a goddamn living human being, like a human cockroach." A human cockroach. God. Yes, I know. Yeah, it happens. That's one of the reasons. Look, but we were kind of keeping up with you. You were still giving us voice chat in the Hangouts. In the Discord, even in Discord, you were still holding it together. Your sound was not breaking up. Maybe our sound was breaking up, but you were still holding it together in the sound. So yeah, that's true. You were doing fine. We heard you. It was like but I don't know what we sounded like to you. Maybe we sounded like we were underwater. No, actually, I didn't. It's the same hairpiece I wear all the time. Styled it a little differently, though. You know, you did style it a little differently. Well, not really styled that much differently. But today we ate breakfast before we came on. The first time we ever ate breakfast with long hair on. Oh, it was kind of interesting. I like it. We never lose the hairpiece. No, doesn't mean you can't. No. Oh wait. Still. Yeah. Can you pin to screen? Oh, okay. Hey, that works. Okay. I can see we use this ChatGPT as a mirror too. I mean, Google Meet. So like when we're getting ready and getting ready for the show, I use the Google Meet. It's almost like a software mirror to reframe background effects. Can you minimize it? Unpin from everybody's screen. Sure. Makes sense. You don't need to see me that much. That's okay. It wasn't much of a conversation anyway. You didn't miss something. Except you could have talked a little bit about your experience of playing Turtle WoW with Michelle and me, because I was there, obviously. Yep. And Gaming Fairy. That would have been great. Would have started, definitely been a good start for a conversation. Yes, that would have been good. Here's an interesting note for those of you who don't realize, and this doesn't just apply to Michelle's channel. There are more people watching now my channel than ever before. We're beginning to grow the channel, and I believe Michelle's approach to her channel is working. The subscribers are up, the memberships are up, and of course, the people are listening to what we're talking about. And it's a relaxing environment. This is here, and people love it. They are loving it, and they are subscribed. What's the latest count, Michelle? 10,720. Please set the table.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, you got it. You're getting them back. Well, since Michelle leaves the ears on most every day anyway, we just got done with the bath and put the ears back on. I figured you might as well put the ears on now, even though putting the ears on with the wig on top of me is kind of a bit of a challenge, just because it's such a part of Michelle. It looks weird without the ears. If you can see here, it looks weird with the ears when you're looking at me here in the mirror, for the same reason. So this is me with the ears, like Michelle called me jokingly a human cockroach. Like a little antenna is sticking out. Yeah. So it was easier to put the ears on. I'm used to having the ears on too, so it doesn't bother me any. So we're growing, and the good news is, waist-wise, Michelle is slowly shrinking. Don't forget, you share the same body, so you're shrinking too. Yep, side by side, that is. It's just really interesting to think about that. You know, Michelle thought about dyeing her hair back to brown, but then she said, "Gee, how in the hell is anyone going to tell us apart?" If they go back to brown hair, how in the frill is anyone going to be able to tell me from you? Well, that's a good question when you think about it, because I don't know. I don't know either. And then, of course, I could just visualize Michelle Salon going, "Are you nuts?" Yeah, because that means that they would be like having to undo everything if it didn't go well. Yeah, they would definitely not be happy with that at all. By the way, we haven't played any of the other soundboards, have we? No, we haven't. Hey, here we go. There you go. They actually have other sound effects here, too.
Go!
Yeah. That's enough. Yeah, we have these other sound effects Michelle added, and we never used them before. We just usually use the second screen because it's kind of easy to get at. Hello, Chris Bliss. How you doing today? Panel link is open. It's HVR. HVR is the panel link. Maybe we should get one that says LTR. What letter? Lighter. Because we're not heavier anymore. We're still heavy. We're still heavy. Yes, I agree. We're not as heavy. No. So, Chris, if you want to come on up, it's HVR. If I think you have the link. Does he? I think he does. I could send him a link if you don't have it. Yeah, let me do that. Let's see. I don't have him in my friends list. You do. Yeah, I know. I had to go on mine. Oh, okay. But I can certainly copy to him. Okay. So let me open up a Discord link for him, Chris Bliss, and give him a link if he wants to come up on the panel. Let's see if Chris Bliss would ever want to come up on panel. I know that he and I are talking about doing some hanging out with Noodles. And so let's see here. Go to Chris. KRISS. Okay. There you go, Chris. Current panel link. Yeah, why not get him up here? That'd be great. Cause he did have the link before, but I see it, but it's I don't think he's ever used it. Hi, any mail for you? I got one message from Gidgey. Let's see. Feel free to ask it anything you want. Alright, so I was just typing a response to get Gidgey as well. I was typing Gidgey. Yeah, I know, but you're using my hand. Well, I have to use your hand and my hand to type. No, that's true. So, ow. Oh, right away. So today we're going to be doing some radio theater on Kick today. My Sunday's been pretty quiet. Michelle spent most of the night last night talking to ChatGPT there again. Yeah, we added another 100 pages since you left, since I sent you that bundle. It's becoming a goddamn encyclopedia over there. And it's now we're getting into technical stuff, talking about technical hardware, telephone systems, communication systems, radio transmitters, radio receivers, broadcast standards, telephone systems, DSLM multiplexers. They've been known as digital subscriber line access multiplexers, which is the box that sits at the phone company that gives you DSL internet. They can get one of those cheap on eBay, and which will give me the ability to have possibly 48 DSL phones connections for DSL modems. Reach out and call nobody. Thank you very much, Mr. Nobody. Much appreciated. Thank you. Even Michelle was thinking she would like to consider going brown.
Oh, yeah!
But I don't think my salon would like that very much, because all the work they do to keep the color just down, I'd probably definitely go,
are you nuts?
Yeah, but then again, you're the one who walks in with the money and goes, hey, get it done. Here's some money for you. No. Besides, I mean, you got your hair the same color I got my hair. Oh, how is anyone going to tell the difference between us? They couldn't. No, exactly. Next thing you know, I'm going to have to wear the goddamn blonde wig that looks like something, like someone basically took it, like took a poor dog and shredded it to a thresher. My God, that thing is awful. There's a white wig that Michelle bought years ago. It's so ugly. It's like, it's even worse than this one. I'm like, no, don't bother. Yeah. Yeah. We spent a lot of time maintaining this hair. At least Lumi's wig is just a matter of throwing it on. Which is exactly what we do. We just throw it on, stick the ears through the holes and where the hair is, and we're on. Like a very itchy hat. I'm kind of getting used to the itchiness, actually. Thank God I only have to do it once a week. So, here again, Monday, Tuesday, Chris Bliss is going to be hanging out with us. And then Chris said if Noodles is up to hanging out with us on Friday, I might be able to make a Friday a possibility too. And so Noodles said yes, and so I relayed the message to Chris, and Noodles told him for Chris Bliss to give him a call for Friday. So we may have a Friday activity. More Brazilian food? Sure. Absolutely. Why not? Let's go for another meal. I love the Texas Dip Brazil. Yeah, you didn't have to pay for it. That was like $250. You couldn't stop eating the goddamn meat. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Real tacos are pretty good. Yeah. It is here, too. Tomorrow in our area is going to be nice again. We got the one phone with us. Let's take a look at the quick weather here. This is the old piece of shit phone. This is the Android phone. We had the one Android phone. Right now it is currently 11 degrees Celsius outside. It is cloudy. It sucks. However, it doesn't have to stay that way. Starting Monday will be high at 22 degrees and sunny. Tuesday will be high at 26 degrees and sunny. Se hace caliente. Wednesday is going to be 18 and mostly sunny, and Thursday is going to be 18 and mostly sunny. Don't forget, Monday will be kind of warm in another way. Yeah, because Chris Bliss is going to be with us. Yep. Yes, actually arrived a few weeks ago, but I guess somehow it didn't get the memo. So, oh, you will be, Gidgy. We will be. Me, Michelle, Chris, and then Friday, if Noodles can still make it, it'll be 4 of us here. Let's don't forget, I'm always part of the team, no matter what. What about Carmen? I didn't ask her. She's coming, but I don't see why she wouldn't be there. So that could be a 5-some on Friday. 5-some on Friday.
Oh, yeah!
It's going to be one weird motherfucking day, that's for sure. We use Celsius because it's the international standards and measures. It is the global standard for everything. If you really don't know what 22 degrees Celsius is, it's pretty easy. Just take 68 and then add 2 to it. Yes, indeed. Hold on a minute. Let me get Gidgy on here. Gidgy. There we go. How you doing?
Hey, Lumi, how are you, dear?
Yeah, how's it going today?
Going very well. Nice to see you as well, Michelle. I love our Sunday shows. I didn't know you were doing a panel today. I apologize. I would have come up instead of just chatting.
Yeah.
But I wanted to tell Rambo something. Rambo just said that it's 70 something, it's sunny, and he's got burgers on the grill. And then he said he has pork steak on the smoker. Wife is taking a well-deserved nap. He's such a good man. But my thing is, Rambo, I wanted to say this. Pork steak. 55 years of my life, I've never had a pork steak. I can cook carnitas like a mofo. I can make carnitas that'll make trust me, I'm a good cook, all right? I never knew pork steaks were a thing. I have a friend that grills and smokes a lot here, and he was telling me that I've got to try pork steaks as much because I've started getting back into pork. When I was growing up, we ate like center cut pork chops, and that was about it for pork. That was the only other white meat I ever had was like pork chops, right?
Yeah.
So the pork steaks, this is going to be new for me, but I have been told if smoked correctly, they are just as good as my carnitas, which, carnitas are nothing more than pulled pork from a pork butt or a pork shoulder, any kind of pork, preferably a fatty one. But yeah, pork steak is just pork shoulder cut. Yeah, exactly. See, Rambo, I never I really just cooking just became my hobby in the past 15 years, right? Like real hobby, like where I enjoy it and I want to do it. I got into Mexican cooking and I realized with Mexican cooking, there's a lot of pork used. You use a lot of pork in every cuisine outside of America. Pork is a very important staple, excuse me. And I heard, I love barbecue, smoking, anything like that. I love that kind of stuff too.
I think the most popular meats in America are pork, beef, and chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, Michelle. I think definitely beef and chicken are just
that was
crazy.
Lumi that said that, not me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I see when I get on panel, your voice is confused. When I'm down there, I can tell exactly who's who.
Yeah.
But sometimes, probably because I talk so much. If you cut it the other way, you get... Okay, see the country style ribs. Never had those either. They're always cheap as fuck at the grocery store. I'm like, what the fuck is a country style rib? What do you do with it? See, this is going to be a whole new thing of cooking for me, is learning how to appreciate other parts of the pork, aside from just making carnitas or a pork stew, which are the only two things outside of just your basic pork chop that I've ever made. Now, don't get me wrong. I've done like stuffed pork chop. Yeah, okay, fine. But I'm talking about what you're saying, Rambo, like the country ribs, the pork steak, the different ways that you can appreciate pork. That's what I'm so excited about.
By the way, what do you think about Michelle playing the radio theater, old-time radio theater shows on...
Lumi, I think it's a great idea. I think it adds a different layer. Like when I think of Michelle, I don't think of DJ, I think of show host, right? So yes, I think there's music,
right?
But I also think yes. So I think it's great. I'm excited for it. I'm very
some people said when we were playing the Cheech and Chong on 420, they were like, "Oh, this sounds like an old time radio show." With the one story they were saying on Cheech and Chong, and I was like, "Yeah, it does." And I'm like, "Well, how would they feel if we actually played some actual old time radio shows?" And maybe not some old ones like from BBC 4.
Yeah, no, I think that's great. I think that
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, anyone? Yeah, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is the classic BBC 4 one.
That is a little bit before my time, I'll be honest. I know, I've heard the name.
So is my friend Irma, so is Original Guiding Light when it started out radio in 1951.
Oh, wow, you're so smart with that stuff. See, I know Guiding Light started, I know soap operas started on the radio. I did not know when, I did not know which one. Did you watch soap operas growing up?
I did. We used to watch The Guiding Light in Israel turned to my mother.
Aw,
Those one
that's
things
pretty
she showed
cool.
up watching when she come home from school would be The
That's
Guiding Light
cool.
would just show up, and Michelle would just watch a little bit with her mom.
Okay. Yeah. See, I never. My mom wasn't a soap. She was. She worked, so she was out of the house. So we never really watched soap operas. She enjoyed what was All My Children, I think.
All my children, yep.
Yeah, I think she enjoyed that one for a while, but she just couldn't keep up with them because she worked so much. So I never really was exposed to soap operas. That might be why I'm not big into TV now.
Well, since there's a lot of my Guiding Light radio serials, we certainly got a couple Guiding Light episodes for at least 2 or 3 years to watch if we do one every day.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Ran by my friend did a tomahawk last night. He got it for $20.
My favorite show is My Friend Irma, which is
Smoked it.
about two roommates, Stacy and Irma Peterson.
Hmm.
And the woman, actually, Jane Stacy. Okay, so they also did When Irma Goes West. That's one of the few times we actually see Irma having a video presence. But Jane Stacy they're both stenographers. They both work for lawyers. Irma is a little bit different in the way she thinks about things. And kind of the way that at the time they were always making blondes look like they were kind of ditzy and stupid, but really she wasn't. She was just the actress that played the character was very intelligent, actually, very successful. Now that the owner of the show, Cy Howard, doesn't have the copyright anymore, we could actually do our own My Friend Irma and get away with it. How about we call it My Friend Michelle? My Friend
I
Michelle.
love that. I love that.
The twist is that you don't just have two individual women that are separate, but rather two are literally roommates in many other ways combined together. That's life. That's everyday life.
No, that could be exciting. I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. I think that's very cool.
And technically, because of I do question about the copyright thing because so many of these shows have been re-released through the years, so copyrights have been renewed so many times. But I don't think most people are going to give a problem with copyright. So we could theoretically do them on YouTube. Nah, because the YouTube audience will probably get all those new subs and go, Heaven the Murgatroyd. Listen to this bullshit. Exit stage down. Yeah. And all of a sudden your sub is gonna go because the problem is Michelle just got up to 10,720 subs again. And I don't think anyone wants to see her channel go like the poor Pac-Man after the ghost get him. Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. So, just like Dr. Gene Fever says, I dare be different! Unless and kick you can be. No one gives a fuck. So anyway, let's just lightly talk about the short summary I sent you last night. The short summary, not the big long 427 plus page monologue, which is enormous. No one's going to go through that.
The Rambo, man, I do want to talk about that, Michelle. Hang on just a sec. Let me address what Rambo said real quick here. Tell me what you would use cherry wood for. I bought him a bag of that because it sounded good, and he's like, I have no idea what to do with this. First of all. Second of all, I so agree with the hickory. When he uses the mesquite, it's not as bad, but he made something with the hickory, and oh my God, Rambo, I could taste that for days. It was horrible. It was too much. It was too much. It totally turned me off to smoked food, and I told him that. But But yeah, I'm curious what you use the cherry wood for. He was thinking chicken or pork. Um, but yeah, mesquite is the one that I like. That's what most Texans use. You see a lot of mesquite. Cherry's great on pork. Okay, cool, good, good. All right, yes, Michelle, the AI. I'm so sorry. You get me talking about cooking, girl. You've lost me. So I found a fellow chef over there in
Yeah.
Rambo. But no, the AI is very exciting. You know what? I'm actually speaking of the cooking. I'm going to ask it when I get back to it. It was downloading something for me, but I'm going to ask it what would be Michelle's signature dish that she could cook. I'm going to ask it about food and your eating habits when I get back.
Well, the closest thing I have to a signature dish on the grill is using actual real to God, honest to God wood, and then cooking hamburgers and chicken and pork chops on it on real wood and a real
Oh,
little
shit,
fire.
really? Now, you know what? As a girl that knows a thing or two about smoking and barbecuing and stuff like that, in my personal opinion, next to true smoking on open flame, what you're talking about doing is the second hardest kind of cooking, in my opinion.
Cooking
Because you
over an
have to
open
be,
campfire.
yeah, cooking over an open campfire, you have to be. It's so easy to burn or not cook. It's just that getting that temperature just right. It's like smoking. You got to sit at that perfect temperature, and it's a constant. I'm one of these that I don't have the patience for it. I don't. I've cooked a brisket. I've cooked things before. I have no problem with it. I just
If
don't
your
have the
fire is
patience
so
for
big,
it.
you're making you're end up cremating your meat.
Yeah, exactly. And I've definitely done that a few times. Yeah. I don't have. It's a
Because
patience
there's
thing, and I
lots
think
of
men are just inherently more patient than women.
in my area here. There's lots of little kindling from the trees that have all dried out, so you could just put them in a little Weber grill, and then just put a little bit of lighter fluid on it and get them going, and then you just get a little fire going because we're not talking about cooking for a big barbecue for a big family.
Right.
Whereas when Dory did it, she made the fire too damn big. And we didn't have any place to do the barbecue, so we did it on the porch. That was a mistake. Don't do that, guys. Seriously.
Never have open
everywhere.
flame on a porch. Yeah, that's not good.
That was not a good idea. Maybe it was concrete. No. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad, but it was a wood porch. So, no, don't do it on a wood porch, okay?
Never
and
want
for
an open
God's
flame
sakes,
over
the person
anything
that's doing the cooking needs to make sure the fire is just a little fire, not a big bonfire, because then you're going to cremate everything.
Maybe we don't have, the blind woman building the fire. That might be a really good idea. I feel like,
Well, so nice long tongs are always a good idea to invest in.
Yes, you see that Brain Dead, he cremates his meat daily. What do you think about that, Michelle?
Yeah. Because a lot of times it was easier just instead of going buying 20-pound bags of charcoal, which is okay.
Well, now they have, Weber. I said Weber. Sorry. I'm sure Weber's got their own smoker too. They've got these new pellet grills, which are really cool. I've had some pellet grill. I mean, I've had all the grills. Any kind of grill you can name, I've had it. If you cook on a Weber fire on one side, that's the way you have to cook. Yeah. But you have to be really good to do that. Come on.
In fact, a couple times Michelle went into companies and had blackface in her face. Some people thought she was black.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Now that would have been
black
funny.
Soot over her entire face. I was like,
no way. Oh, my God.
Because we had to go get some other things at Cummings, because one of them used to be right across the street. So you used to be like, oh, shoot, we forgot the barbecue sauce. Hold on, I got to go over there and grab it. And my Ed would be sitting down there by his camper watching the grill while I ran over to get the barbecue sauce.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no, I have no problem saying I am very old-fashioned when it comes to things like this. A man barbecues, a woman cooks. I'm sorry. There are plenty of amazing women out there that do competition barbecue that are very capable of barbecuing.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
But in my world, in my personal world, I don't It's the man's job, just like taking out the
Well,
trash.
Texas,
It's
you
like,
guys take barbecue like there's no tomorrow. You guys are
it's a religion
serious.
out here. It is a religion out here. It absolutely is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can take a fucking brisket, I can put it on a smoker, and I can give you an awesome piece of meat in 12 hours. But I prefer not to. I would much rather a man do it. Michelle and Dory almost burned down her porch. Oh my God. I got to go back and
There
see
was a
if there's
live
some of
stream,
that.
actually. It was a live stream.
Oh my God. Why
The
in
heat
God's
was
name would y'all
she
try
made
an
the fire
open
so
flame on
hot
a
that
porch?
even though I was like 10 feet away, my phone was starting to overheat. That's
Oh
how
my
hot
God.
she had the fire. I'm like,
Oh
what the
my
heck?
Oh my
You're
God.
only cooking a couple pieces of chicken. What do you need to make a fire hot enough to cremate everything?
Jesus Christ.
She didn't know what she was doing. She had no clue. She was like totally lost.
Well, yeah, no. What are you going to do, right?
Yeah, well, I'm certainly not doing it on the porch again, that's for sure. No way.
I don't blame you. Yeah, you should never have open flame when you've got a roof. That's a scary thing. Fire and roofs don't really match well.
Yeah. No, they don't.
I had a neighbor. Yeah, that's. You guys hopping in Discord by chance? Always. Michelle's Discord is popping. I try to pop in there.
Well, we could certainly open up the Discord panel.
Yeah, we can go into the Discord instead, Michelle. I have no problem with that. Like I said, I'm just here for you for a little bit before I go out and get my wiggles and jiggles in for the day because it is gorgeous out. I mean, there's not a cloud.
You understand that. It's gorgeous out here, too. It's just only 11 degrees Celsius, so yeah, it's not very warm. We got a little bit of a wind right now.
Pretty day. All right, I'll switch to Discord.
Okay, I can switch to Discord. In fact, maybe that might be it anyway. So let me close this panel. Oh wait, this is Michelle's This is Michelle's Google Meets. Now let me get on with mine here. So let me get on to. Oh God, how am I gonna do this? No, I don't. Oh yeah, let me figure this out. Hold on. Yeah, let me switch this over to my Discord. So I'll make it easy because that way I'll log on as my Discord. So let's get that open. On Michelle's channel, I got a message from Gidgy too. She's said hello to me. Alright, so now let's go to Michelle's Discord in the lounge area. Let's try to make this productive today. Because last time was so sad. It was like there was nobody here. Okay, go ahead, Gidgy. Okay. Let's turn my camera on.
What's up?
It's Punky. How you doing, Punky?
I'm doing good. Just watching the stream.
That's good.
Yeah. So like, have you been? Lumi, is it?
Lumi? Yeah. This is Lumi's channel. It's my show today. It's Sunday at 3 until 5-ish normally. Monday through Saturday is Michelle's show in the morning, but mine's in the evening, so only one day a week. Okay, second person, Gidgy. Hello, Gidgy. I didn't pull my screen up so I could see the chat because I closed that window by mistake. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. So
I'm getting my AC fixed today, so I'll finally have AC again.
Oh, that's good.
As someone that lives in the southern part of Texas, I cannot fathom not having AC for 1 minute, even in the month of December. So God help you.
Yeah, but like in dry heat, I kind of like it. Like Arizona, I love Arizona heat.
It would be amazing. No, that would be amazing if it was. Yeah, if you didn't have the humidity. I lived in New Mexico, in the Sandia Mountains. We did not have an air conditioner. No air conditioner. Not the house. Absolutely gorgeous, huge house. This house was gigantic. No heat. No central AC. It had heat, but no air conditioning. It was crazy. Didn't need it. There was never, and I am so hot-natured, y'all.
Yeah, we are now in Discord. It's Starpeeds. You can come on us with Discord here.
Oh, I am Starpine.
Michelle,
That's
can you
Starpine
post a link
that
to the
you're talking to.
Discord? Because I don't have access to your Discord panel meet link.
I'm Starpine's Michelle.
I got it. Just you have to. Oh, I can do it. Hold on a minute. That's right. I can do it through their
You're not gonna stop
chat
this.
tool. Hold on a minute. Let's go
Once
over.
it goes into motion, you just gotta let it go.
Let's see.
Go
to general chat, and then I'll just type in the
forgot what we were
Discord
talking
command, and that should get us the link.
Yay! Yay for that.
There you go. Here's the link for Discord, and you guys can come on that. And yes, it does work. So, let's see, here we go. Let's copy it. Copy that. Paste it in here. Paste it. Hit enter. Boop. Now, I was wondering, where did everybody go last night? Nobody came up on the panel. It was really weird. It was like me and Michelle were going.
It was weird, but I think that you have to remember that it is summertime and people are doing things.
Well, that too. We did realize that. And I was like, Michelle said, she said, are we doing something wrong to make people want to leave us?
No, of course not. Of course not. It was just a slow look. It's gonna happen from time to time. That is there. I would not worry about that at all. I don't think it means anything, but people were just busy. Absolutely, that's all.
Right.
Nobody didn't want to be here. There wasn't like, everyone's like, I'm not going to Michelle's. Fuck that bitch.
Well, I know you had internet connections that were kind of mediocre.
Oh, it's horrible. Well, I do mass on Saturdays, and then I check your stream out, and it was just the internet connection was so bad. And I guess you could hear me, but I couldn't hear you all. It kept freezing.
Oh, okay.
It's weird.
Yeah, I can't wait till next Wing Fest. My state or my town, I wouldn't say it's my town. It's like the town across from me has a Wing Fest, and that's where I get to meet a lot of people who have like 3D printers, and then we eat wings, listen to music. It's great.
I love that. That's cool.
Oh, that's interesting. So, are you interested in Punky in listening to some old time radio shows tonight on Silver Moon Radio AM 1610?
I might be, yeah.
I remember when Michelle played the Cheech and Chong record on 420, right? People thought that was like an old time radio show. And then Michelle said, well, we never really played actual old time radio shows. I mean, we could play CBS Radio Theater. We can play.
I like old music. I remember my first concert was Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. So
nice.
Old Motown.
Okay, Motown, huh? Okay. So anyway, I went to ask Gidgey. And I know the people hate this topic, but I know not everybody totally hates it. But you saw the latest video I gave you from Jeffrey Taylor.
Yes, I haven't watched it yet, but I want to watch it because I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be very good.
It's actually kind of a shorter video, but he gives you the text prompt that his friend Richard typed into all the different chatbots. And here's the thing, Jesus Christ would be very happy to know that Jesus Christ is still considered the way, the truth, and the life, even by the AIs that still highly respect Jesus Christ.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, see, I think when people try to bring religion into AI, I think that's a bad move because I don't think the two should intersect at all. I think as long as you ask the AI who God is, the AI is going to tell you who God is. The AI is taught well, leave it alone.
But then again, if you look at what Michelle sent you for content, you can see that her religion, her faith system is been talked to about.
You guys want to see something that's going to blow your mind? For those of you that saw my live stream where I took you to see the Battleship Texas in person, I got to show you this. Michelle, look at my screen. Will you share my screen? I just want people to see. This is insane. I've never actually
Michelle,
gone on
do I have that set up to share her screen, or do I have to set that up? I don't know.
If it's a big deal,
you
don't
got
worry
a million buttons on this board. You tell me. Well, my Google Meets doesn't go to Google Meets. Where does it go to? I have no idea. Did you set it up? uh, Let me check. It's just
Well,
like because
while
you
she's
have
looking to see, I'll just tell you guys. So I'm looking, and we're very fortunate to have the
Remote
USS
Studio.
Battleship Texas, which was involved in World War II, had a lot of amazing missions. It's got a lot of history behind it. And it is sitting in the harbor right now where I live in Galveston.
Oh,
But
okay. Hold
I
on a minute.
want to
Let me fix
show
this.
you guys there is a cruise ship across the bay, and the size difference is insane when you think about this USS Battleship Texas. I mean, this is a battleship. This was like the god of the seas at one time, right? And you see it next to this cruise ship, it looks like a little midget. It's so wild to see the difference. I mean, that this is a real battleship that fought in the war, but then you see this massive Carnival cruise line.
Hmm.
I don't know, that just blew my mind when I saw the difference, like how big we've really gotten in the world.
Okay, I'm working at getting your camera working now. Just give me a second because it's pointing to a different screen. Why is it going to V-Roy Studio? I'm not using V-Roy Studio. What?
Hey, I mean, I'm sure people can figure out what I'm saying. You don't have to show them. It's just I'm looking at it, and it's oh here. You know what? I'm looking at it. I can just hang on, guys. Let me just give you guys the link, and that way you don't have to share it, Michelle. I can give your audience the link. Look at this, you guys. It's so crazy. And the
Hey,
web.
sorry. All right. Sorry, Kev.
Wait, who's that?
That's an old
Hello,
battleship.
Ryan.
Oh,
Okay, so if you look right here, Michelle, this is the Battleship Texas, the USS Battleship Texas.
Oh, okay.
That's what this is. But this is a Carnival Cruise Line ship.
Oh, my bad. You guys can hear
I
me.
see it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry.
Hey, no, you're fine. Look at the difference. Isn't that crazy? I mean, it looks like a little midget compared to this giant thing. Look, I'll show you a different cam that shows it better. Hang on.
Oh, I forgot. We're not even on Google Meets. No, we're not. You're on the wrong screen. Oh, well, I can still fix that. All right, you're on the Discord. I keep thinking we're on Google Meets. No, but you still gotta fix that problem anyway. Yeah, I know. All right, so let's get the Discord.
There's a better picture of it. I mean, this is just crazy to me. Like that is the Battleship Texas. This is a Carnival Cruise Line.
Right.
What the how did we grow so much in less than 100 years? When was the Battleship Texas? Figure World War II. I mean, you're talking how? Look at the technology difference. That is insane to me.
All right, there we go.
And I mean, I understand, obviously, you don't want a battleship as big as a fucking cruise liner, but it's just, I don't know. I just think it's a very interesting comparison.
Clearly,
side by
that
side.
cruise ship is a hell lot bigger.
Right? It's just so, like, sure, next to the freight ship over here back in the back, yeah, the battleship looks like what I expected. But you put it next to this giant.
It's enormous.
Oh, it's crazy. It is. Oh, wait, eSpeed's isn't on. Is it? Oh, it is on. But yeah, I mean, that's just, it's silly. It is, it's silly, the difference. Yeah, these are all the seawall. I wanted to show you the other side of the beach. Damn it. Downtown, I think will just be downtown. I don't think you'll see. Yeah. But yeah, that was just an interesting comparison to see the difference in size between the two ships.
Oh, yeah, different sizes.
Weird.
So anyway, I wanted to just Michelle wanted me to ask you is just in your opinion, given what you saw from the short summary video or that she sent you in the end, because you realize that you ain't gonna go through and watch 427 pages of an encyclopedia article show up on your screen. What did you think when you read that shorter summary?
Oh, I liked it. No, it's scary how real it is and how right it is. Like without you telling it everything, Does that make sense?
And also found an
Like-
interesting correlation between me and Elsa from Frozen too, which I thought was kind of cool.
It makes sense though. That makes sense. That's where my mind went to when I think of you as
Yeah. The one difference is that Elsa was actually scared of hurting people with her power, which I understand that. But then again, this year in 2024, 2025 is really when my power really started to ramp up. You could see for the winter of 2024, 2025 just how much more intimidating my powers were for the season. I know that the IPCC was probably going to say, well, I guess we can't use that doctrine anymore because the winter has been a real banger this year.
Wait, so you have powers?
You didn't know this?
I did not know that. What kind of
Oh,
powers do you have?
So many powers.
I'm a winter weather sorceress.
Tell him what that means. He
What
doesn't
does that
understand.
mean? Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Cruise ships are expensive. I mean, they go through about 3,000 to 4,000 gallons of diesel every time they go to fuel up, and that's the minimum.
When you say you have powers, what does that mean? Like you do weather? Like
What can you do with your powers, Michelle?
I can make snow. I can make things cold. I can make things windy.
So it's like that movie Frozen.
Yeah, it's just like Frozen. I can cool a pizza.
She has lots of videos of her cooling
and soup, and food. Yeah. Michelle can also heat things up a little bit too, but not much. She's not really much of a heater. She's more of the refrigerator.
I have superpowers too. It's just they give me a stroke every time I use them.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends what they are, though.
Yeah, like telekinesis. I basically get a big migraine after.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I always feel bad for people like that when they do mental things.
I think what the thing that's interesting though is that the other things that you saw about them talking about my abilities is to point out that I am considered to be a weather sorceress, steward of the earth. I'm a druid as well. The real kind of druid, not the one like you see in World of Warcraft, but it's kind of similar. Where I'm responsible for the earth and the earth well-being. Very sensitive to the earth vibrations. I hear the earth move. I feel the earth move. So I'm always feeling the earth with my feet. And I'm always hearing the earth as well. So it's just really strange to explain.
You know, I've had this weird phenomenon happening where, and I know he's my best friend, but I'm gonna call him Dragon, and me and Dragon have been friends for like 5 years, and we know how to like telepathically like talk to each other, like
100%. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like
that's the thing.
we know our next move. Like I don't even have to like plan anything out. Like he would already know as soon as I think of it.
It's going to sound really stupid, but I've seen gamers do that. Like in PvP, people that play 2s and 3s,
Yeah.
It's crazy. And you can say what you want about it,
Yeah.
but there's no way that these people can understand what the other one's going to do. They're not talking. They just know each other so well that they can sense it, or whatever it is. It's really cool.
Of course, after you
100%
play with
agree.
somebody long enough, you start to understand the play style too.
Right.
But I can get understanding playstyle. What I don't get is when your healer. It's more than that to me. I see more than that.
But yeah, like we got this phenomenon. So I found out a psychology trick that
Thank you.
no
Sorry.
one else uses, and basically it's the power of anticipation.
Ooh.
You can get a lot of things. It's in everywhere. It's in ads, you name it.
Yeah, of course
Right.
it is. Of course it is. Yeah.
But like when you let's say you want to make someone happy. Let's say you want to go out with some girl, right?
Hmm.
You text her, her name, whatever her name might be like, hey, Cassandra, right? And then you wait all
Great
night.
choice. Sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
then you wait all night. You don't ghost her. You just wait all night, and then in her head, she's gonna be thinking, "Wow, is he gonna say something bad? Is he gonna say something good?" Because women love
Oh,
thrillers.
oh yes. Oh yes, we do. We love the dramatics. The more the better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thrillers like I've always seen women. They watch like CSI and shit like that.
Psychology thrillers normally are our favorite. We like to use our mind so much. Women tend to,
Yeah,
whereas men tend to be drawn more to the Marvel stuff. It's
yeah.
interesting psychology. But yeah, go
But
ahead.
I mean,
Sorry.
you can. It's not just for women. You could use it for anyone, and like I think it's
Okay.
prehistoric. Like humans have had this for a long time, and they don't realize they have it anymore. And so we would use that on people to either build an entire militia, or we would use it to fuck with people and like just dickheads. Like
Okay.
we'll
The
treat
anticipation
dickheads.
of yeah.
Yeah, it's the best like war tactic of all time.
Yeah.
Because once you discover that, it'll be like a branch system of skills. Like you'll unlock new skills, and it's really weird, but it's also really cool
Let me ask
because you
you
could do.
guys a question. Which kinds of classes do you like to play in your games? Is there one particular
Mage,
class that seems to naturally resonate the most with you when you're playing your
fire
games?
mage, fire mage,
Okay.
or warlock.
I,
Mm,
I
Any
like
kind of
warrior.
outside of
I like
WoW. It's
rogue.
always yeah.
I love being a rogue.
That would be fun. See, I've never had any desire to be a rogue because I know what I always put it in reality, and I'm like, I'm not a sneaky person. I'm such a loudmouth. I could never be a good rogue.
Or like a
Or a space
rogue
marine. I like
acrobat.
space marines.
I love
Or the
being a
barbarian.
priest, a warrior, but the main one for me is druid. I like being a druid in the game.
Are you allowed to be like a necromancer?
Yeah, depending on what I mean, not in WoW proper, but yeah, in
Yeah.
WoW, yeah, they
I'd
have
love to be a
definitions.
necromancer. That shit's dope.
The whole thing of necromancy. I play a lot of D&D, and I find that very interesting.
I've only played D&D once, and it wasn't
Oh,
real D&D. It was like Lego D&D.
yeah. If you find a real D&D group and you've got a good game master that's a good
Yeah.
storyteller and everybody really is there for the game, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. My brother used
Isn't
to
like
play
the whole
D&D
game
with his
centered around
friends.
math?
The whole game's centered around your dice rolls, really. But I mean, in my opinion, the whole game's centered around what I call it as a theater of your mind.
Hmm.
So your GM is telling you a story, putting you in a scenario, and you and your cohorts are working together to solve whatever problem or puzzle you have in front of you. And you do this by rolling your dice, which gives you different powers.
Oh.
So different dice rolls give you different abilities.
So it's like would you do, but it could be any story.
Exactly. I mean, I've done zombies in Walmart, post-apocalyptic, as opposed to regular, back in fantasy worlds with druids and
Yeah.
things like that. It can be D&D can be
They have
anything.
they have a D&D of Stranger Things. That's like my
Yes,
favorite
I've
show on
heard
earth.
that. Is it really? All right. Honest truth, I haven't watched it.
It's
My
really
son
good.
hates me for it. He
Well, it
hates me.
depends on what you're into. Like if you're into like sci-fi with a little bit of like actual science into it, because like they explain like a lot of
One
stuff
of the
about
biggest
like
things I'm into is the
interdimensions.
80s. So how could I not love this show, right? I mean, I am
Yeah,
really into the 80s. I grew up any 80s baby will tell you this is our thing, this is our jam. Anytime we can even see someone with a freaking, what do they call those shirts? The Henleys with the different colored sleeves. It's a
yeah.
fashion thing for me that I've always wanted to watch it. But yeah, no, I've
Have
heard from a
you
lot of people how good it is.
have you heard of Damien Eccles?
Yes.
So they based a character off of him named Eddie, and I'm curious on what Damien Eccles thinks of that. I don't know if he's ever mentioned it or if he's even watched the show.
Hmm.
But since he's freed now for being falsely accused, I wonder what he could say. I might have to reach
Look,
out to him somehow.
I'm right. The Memphis or the he's who I think he is, right? Is he
Yeah,
free?
yeah, he's free. He's so he was falsely accused of rape and murder
The Robin
only
Hood
because
thing, right?
he was into D&D and like heavy metal and
Yes,
shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I remember this. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So he didn't die because I remember he was supposed to be like death sentence, and we were all
Yeah,
upset
but the
about
state
this.
finally found out after like 40 years that
Oh my
he was
god!
falsely accused and he
Hang
sued
on, I
them.
gotta what? Oh, that's so fucking. So this guy that he's talking about, I remember this from back in the day. He got accused of shit from a D&D campaign he was playing, and it had a
Yeah, because
similarity
remember the
to.
fucking the liberals of back then, the so-called
Uh-huh.
conservatives were upset and they thought D&D was like an evil game and that's why they have like a movie of Tom Hanks called
Yep.
Demons and Dungeons or whatever the fuck it's called.
Ordered new evidentiary hearings for all 3 defendants based on DNA evidence. States High Court. Oh my God. In 2010, after DNA evidence raised the possibility that he had not committed the crime, they were granted evidentiary hearing. In 2011, oh my God, another year, Alfred plea. Defendant, oh my God, 18 years and 75 days.
Yeah.
By the way, if you ever get a chance, I heard that people who play
That's your life.
EverQuest the original say that the EverQuest the original has still got it after all these years. They say it's a lot more complicated than World of Warcraft. If you ever want to try that one sometime. I know it's an older game, but they say it's pretty good. EverQuest and EverQuest 2 are also interesting games to play. I think you just got crickets.
So sorry, I'm reading about this. Is really interesting to me. I did not know this man got the Stranger Thing character. The very end of it, you can tell it was just added in the 4th season of Netflix's Stranger Things.
Yeah.
The character and story of Eddie Munson is
Right.
closely based on Eccles' life, as he too is wrongly accused of murder based on his appearance. The writers reportedly took inspiration from the Paradise Lost documentary. Whoa!
Yeah, Duffer Brothers,
That
man.
is so cool. I mean, it's cool that first of all he was exonerated. It's a shame that, I said 18 years is his whole life, and people will say, "No, it's not." You're right, it's not. But when you take, at my age, I can tell you that from 20 to 50, those were the best years of my life that I accomplished the most. Now, I don't know what 50 to whenever I kick it's gonna achieve. But when I look at my life, I can say from 20 to 40, 20 to whatever, those were the good years. And those were the years he was in jail. That's why I said that. It's very hard to, look, the guy's never going to have to worry about money. He was wrongly accused. I assure you, the government will take care of him very well. God, 18 fucking years, though. Jesus Christ. Makes you sad when you think about here in Texas, we have the death penalty, and I think we kill more people than anybody else. And I'm sure you all
Yeah.
can guess without a lot of imagination that I'm opposed to the death penalty. Shocker, I know. Look,
I
I'm
don't
not
blame you. I think they should
huh,
live and rot instead.
yes, yes. But look, I don't think they should live with all these fucking. Oh well, they're a prisoner, so we have to take care. Why the fuck do you have to? Why do they need more than water and bread? Why? 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 You don't need more than water and bread to live. I don't give a shit if you die of starvation. You raped a little girl. Fuck you. You get water and bread for the rest of your life. You live in a dark fucking hole. You piss in a drain. You
Right.
don't bathe. You don't do anything. Fuck you. Throw them in a
Well,
hole
you
and forget
see,
about them.
it might seem fucked up that they have like, full meals and stuff, but however, I don't think that's what the situation is at hand. I think it's like the people who are already there don't like them, and so there's going to be an all-out war no matter what they eat or whatever they do. So they're going to still hate it.
I do not know how Golden Girl shoved comedy into that chair or how she's ever going to remove that chair from comedy's ass, but that picture that she just put in Discord is absolutely adorable. I fucking love Golden Girl. You guys,
Oh, yeah,
Michelle,
she's
is there a
cool.
way that you can share the picture that Golden Girl just shared in Discord? It is so good.
Which
The
Discord? Because
comedy
we have
flu
so
wearing
many that I
elf ears?
follow.
Bunny ears.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, that's so crazy. He looks so cute. Look how sweet. I love comedy. Oh, I
He's
love
still, like
that.
doing weird like whistling noises.
Yes, I love that. He's so cute.
Is that in our Discord? Or is that my Discord
He's
or your
ultra
Discord
stimming.
or something?
Yes, Michelle, your Discord in general chat. Very last thing that was
Alright, I'll
posted.
look at it because I don't have.
I know your people would love to see that, Lumi.
Alright, I see it. Okay, yeah, I got it.
I love
Alright.
comedy. Like, he's so funny. He'll rant, and he can rant about anything, like any random thing. It's just so funny.
He's great. He really is. I love Golden Girl and him. They're both. Golden Girl's she's amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of cute. Looks like
Isn't
a
it
fat
cute?
rabbit to
I know your
me.
people would love to see that.
It looks like a fat rabbit. Hey, I'm Elephant, and I see a big rabbit I could make a big dinner out of.
So cute. Look at him. Uh-oh, Best Buy up to 50% off clearance and open box items. We're not kidding. Jesus. Why did I sign up to allow them to text me? Why do I do... Hang on, let's turn that off. I'm doing that now when I get texts from people that I have no desire, like anything plastic here stressed out.
I mean, I think Comedy Flu is a really nice guy, personally. So do I.
Oh, I love Comedy Flu. I really do. I really, he's a sweetheart.
Dang, yeah.
Yeah, he's just got a good
He's
heart.
dope.
I mean, he's a Virgo like me, but he's also just like me in a sense. He wants to be friendly. He wants to be like a. He wants to be kind of like a combination between a golden retriever and a that's a little more relaxed and less. Still likes to have fun, but doesn't necessarily always get his paws all over you every time you just walk in the door.
Yeah.
But he certainly likes to bark at you a lot. Especially when he sees you. And his tail is wagging. Wee. Hi, I'm here. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. More like a black lab. Yeah. So there's so many awesome. What's this G Go Live button? What's this? I guess they added something now to Discord now that I've never seen this before. Fascinating. What's this? Go Live button? Go Live. Oh, you're sharing the screen, that's why. Ah, okay. Oh, yeah. It makes sense. So today we're going to try something different, just because I think we all kind of need a break from the record collection. Just a little bit, anyway. I think it definitely would be great to see what we can do. Get some new things up there. Gaming Fairies loves old-time radio, so we kind of like it, too. In Sarah Moon, there is no TV station. So there is no... Everything in Sarah Moon is storytelling. And the radio is the tool that they find that continues on the concept of what the bard would do. The local bard that tells stories. Storytellers. They have a strong importance in historical communities for keeping the stories alive. The legends alive of heroes. Most people don't know that because we're so used to having everything presented to us completely where we don't even have to think anymore. We're i.e., for example, you turn on a TV show and everything is described to you physically, perfectly pictured. So you can see say for example, you're watching a murder show and you have the man who is out of anger because somebody basically was cheating on his girlfriend, is quietly packing heat, and he's going to go ahead and he's going to go out to and blow the guy away, right? That's pretty obvious. Then that's kind of different because most people think, oh, well, that's not much excitement. I don't even have to think about what's going on or what the character's doing. And that's really true. Okay, Noodles is here. Unmute your microphone. Unmute your microphone, Noodles. You want to talk?
What's up, nudes? What's up, man?
What up, Noodle?
Go ahead, Noodles. What are you up to? Yeah, I heard your cigarette lighter. I know it's you. I get on my wall phone from Chill Zone. Yeah. Thank you very much. Everything else, much appreciated. Michelle's channel's going 10,720 subs, as we said earlier. More people are coming in now. A lot of new people are coming in. Yes. And that's a good thing. And that and my channel's growing too. We're at 301 subs right now. Now, you for the first time ever, you now have your own. You have your own Truth Social account, your own X account. Yep, and I have my own Discord, but I've had that for years. Yeah, so last night would have been. I don't know why Noodles doesn't say hello. I heard a cigarette lighter. I was listening, I think. So I hear. All right. Did you see if he came on so you could wave hello at him? Oh, I don't see him as a new sub here, but that doesn't mean crap. That doesn't mean crap at all. Oh.
What do you guys think about Mickey Rourke? I think he's a legend.
You think what? Oh,
I think Mickey Rourke's a legend.
I should remember him. I'm trying to remember what movies was he in.
He was in The Wrestler. He was in Iron Man 2. He was in.
That's probably why I didn't really recognize him.
No.
Hi, going girl. How you doing today? Hey, Bunny here. Here's Bunny ears. Hi, Comedy Flu.
Yo, what's up, comedy?
Magic trick to Ed Happy.
The new Playboy Bunny.
Yeah.
Why is he outside with a kiddie table? Bunny ears. What's going on here?
Their weed on it. Their weed and alcohol. My brother was sitting here.
This is what when we go to the playhouse. This is where the playhouse is.
Oh, he says that's their playhouse table.
He looks cute with those ears, those purple ears.
Thank you. Lumi says you're cute.
Comedy Flu,
I posted a video.
Comedy Flu, what is your favorite color?
Blue.
Well,
blue is good color.
Yeah, blue, I always say blue first because black isn't a color. Really. Well, mine's purple, but blue is my second favorite. And don't forget
is
white.
Is translucent a color?
Oh, y'all having a cookout?
Looks like it to me.
Yeah, we're having I made a bacon ranch salad, and we're gonna have Brussels sprouts on the grill, like seasoned Brussels sprouts and cheeseburgers, and what was it, chicken or pork chops? Chicken.
That sounds
cool. Puppies are here. My puppy got treated today. Yeah, she was at a spa. She got
happy to be part of the fun.
Oh yeah, she had a oatmeal bath, and then a scented like shampoo bath. This is at this one place. She got a new nice pink harness, and then she got her toes done, and she looking beautiful. Yes, she is. She's all ready for her trip to see you.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Uh-oh. Oh, now they put a bow on them. Oh, Jesus,
Oh my
James.
God.
They donated for a bow.
Oh, God.
Let me
This ain't a
let me see get a
donation.
close up at Ham here.
Christmas Story 3: The
This
This is
Lost and the
Comedy Flu
Homeless.
right here, guys. This is what he looks like. Oh, but speaking of another creature of habit coming over in the show right now, we got Rusty the cat. Yeah.
I'm going to post a video of comedy, too.
I think
All Playboy bunnied up. Aw, Rusty.
Oh yeah.
you're
Rusty
trying to
likes
say
me
Rusty
just as
wants
much as he likes Michelle.
Rusty wants to play with the bunny.
Maybe.
The wascally wabbit. Ooh,
Well, when
the
you guys
grill.
come
Yes.
over, you guys are gonna be able to
Tingle.
get to see Rusty in person. See how big he is in real life.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he probably like my old cat. I had a huge cat. It was an orange tabby too. And man, he was huge.
Yep, they are. A lot of these these ginger cats get big.
Yeah, we went for a little walk. I couldn't walk very far, but after we took her to the spa, we went for a little walk
Yeah.
to the beach, and we walked around the beach, and I got some new rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're interesting looking. You should see it. It's like a rock inside of a rock. For you know how I got rocks in front of my house. I don't even know where I put it. Oh, I put it over here. Tell me that thing ain't. Look at that.
That's kind of cool
Got
looking
like
rock.
Yeah, it's got like rocks inside of rocks.
Yeah, that's what I like. It's like it glued multiple rocks together.
Yeah, and then there was baby ones that were like glistening. I stuck them right here. Little baby ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got angry face.
They're just gravel with.
Oh, you
with
put little art.
concrete.
You'll put little faces on them, huh? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, M&M. This is an M&M. My granddaughter painted this one. It's something to do with Naruto or something shit. I don't know. Yeah.
I love
should
Naruto.
And I got one that
oh
looks
my
like a
goodness.
bowling ball, or a bocce ball,
Yeah.
or a duck pin bowling
Yeah.
ball. In fact, you
but
probably.
right here is
I
where
don't know if
keep-
you want to take that into duck pin bowling, Michelle. I mean, that might be a little bit heavy.
Oh,
That's late. That there is. Yeah, I got a few rocks to add because they were only unique when I was walking her. I was testing out her new harness. So
Okay.
I ended up letting her off the harness, you know, because she's good. When I say come, she comes back. You know? He's still learning, that one. But he's still a puppy, though. I don't want none of that shit.
hold it.
Oh.
Gotta help him get the food.
Will it burn out? Oh, God, I hope the wind don't blow my way. I don't want to smell this shit.
Well,
Nasty.
the nice thing is that for me is that Chris Plus is coming to see me, Michelle, tomorrow and Tuesday. And Friday, he offered to come. If Noodles wants to come hang out with us. And I said, Michelle said, sure,
Yeah.
I'll ask him. So she asked him. Noodles said he was interested. Chris said to tell Noodles to give him a call. As far as I know, they talked to each other. I don't know what they're planning on, but he said that he would take care of almost all the tab for meals and things like that and fuel.
I had to take comedy. He sat on his glasses, so he busted them. I mean, they're broke. So I got to call his eye doctor tomorrow and hope that they could get him in tomorrow. And then I know Tuesday he has an appointment. God, this thing fucking stinks.
He needs new glasses again?
Sat on him. On his glasses. Or stepped on him.
Oh.
One of the two. The dog, you don't want this. Stupid idiot. Acting like it's a freaking snack.
That's what he did, 2 dogs. She got 2 dogs now.
No, this is my brother's.
Oh, okay.
I only got the one, this one. Because I had to put down my other one. He's a good one, but he's so young. He's got too much energy. Mine's almost 10 years old. He's just
Yeah.
too much energy. I thought, why the hell did you take this? You emptied your hands. Where the hell are you? I don't want this damn thing. Nasty thing. I'm yelling. Everybody riding by seeing me holding the freaking joint. Yeah, nice one.
Well, it seems right now like both dogs are very chill right now, which is good, I guess. You know, they're not. Let me show you.
Oh, they were. Yeah, he was trying to get. He bought a life vest for his dog, and he goes kayaking. He's got. Well, he could. There's 3 of them down there that he could use, but he put his dog in that kayak and started shaking it and everything else. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
My dog jumped right back out because my dog don't like water, but she's pretty good here.
Yeah.
What? I have some of that.
Is it true
Forgot
that
what you were gonna
is
say.
it true that your
What?
dogs start to resemble you? Like after you have them for a while, they start to kind of act and look like you.
I don't think my dog looks like me. She's black and white.
That's what I'm saying. Do
Got
you
a
think your dog
long.
looks like you in your own way? I only seen you like once or twice with Michelle, and that's about it.
I don't think she does. I mean, she don't got curly hair. I have curly hair. My
No,
hair's
she don't
thick.
have curly
Hers
hair.
isn't.
No.
She don't have thick hair. I have thick hair.
She doesn't have a bum foot either.
Yeah, she don't have a big butt. I got a bubble butt.
Oh, really?
Oreo. Where's your butt, girl? Where's your butt?
I see.
You're
I think maybe what I see more is that she seems like she's really friendly. She's pretty chill.
Oh, she is. I'm like, I could sit.
Yes, Noodles, I'm glad he's not around anymore either because he was the one who excommunicated himself. Nobody told him to get out. He got out. At the same time, he helped everybody else by getting out to where everybody could do the most magical thing of all. Yeah, you bet they could. They were like, how much relief.
Oh,
I
so
can finally
beautiful.
let one out.
You're so beautiful. Yes, you are. Now go play. What the hell are you sitting in your boat for? Why are you in your boat? Well, do it again. I want to see. Caesar, get in the boat. Get in the boat. Dumb dog. Go on, go get in the boat. I'd be interested to go kayaking with you when you have him. I won't take her, but I'll ride down. Hey, we could go down the Allegheny.
Yeah.
I like to go down the Allegheny again. Have you ever tried going to the Salamanca? Isn't that the Allegheny?
Yeah, but
No, that's
that's
not
Golden Girl
Salamanca.
has not
Salamanca,
necessarily
New
shown
York.
herself much on camera. I see her some, but we never really see much of her showing her face.
Who, me?
Yeah, I don't usually see it. That's what I mean by that. It's like we don't always see much.
Why? Who's asking to see my face?
Because Doodles is saying is that he said that Michelle and Lumi were image blind Golden Girl. So sad. I heard his computer privileges have been cut off. He pissed off his dad or something. Yep, something like that.
Is that the kayak you're taking with your dog?
Yeah. Daddy's gonna take the tube away. Yeah, well, he lives with his parents.
I'm surrounded by crazy people. I am surrounded by crazy people.
I got a DM from somebody that said they were red, but the way they were talking to me didn't sound like red at all. So I really think that's kind of suspect.
I'll be back soon. How do I don't know. I don't know where you went. But how do I flip it around?
There you go. I just switched camera to me. Let me show you the rest of the people. This is Golden Girl over here.
Why are you getting better?
Or the Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, he's standing over here. Michelle used to be the same kind of way when she was really young. Just all over the place. That was because everybody wanted my hair to be short, and then when they got too short, it was just like
funny.
It was like totally wavy, unsnarly, and you couldn't even do anything with it.
Yeah, check this out. I got a Dr. Pepper earlier, or a root beer. I mean, I've never had it. We got this at the place that we got her spa, and it's good. It's really good.
Okay.
A root beer.
Never heard of that brand before.
Either have I. It was only $1. We got it this morning, and it's taken me a long time to drink it. I'm not much of a soda drinker.
It's not as much either anymore. I used to drink a lot more soda than I do now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my God. My hair's a mess, but hey, it's Sunday. Come on now.
Yeah, that's okay.
I don't do shit with my hair on Sunday. I actually went out in public looking like this.
Noodles, we know that. We know that.
What? Know what?
So, Noodles, have you and Chris Bliss worked up for anything fun for Friday? Because he said if you could contact him, and he and you could arrange to do some fun things with us on Friday of this week.
Go on. Come here. Don't get in any of that stuff. That's our food, not your food. Yeah, how you like my new pants?
Yeah. Different.
They're ugly. Yeah, I don't believe leggings are pants. So I got this shirt thing that goes...
Well, it's certainly unique.
To cover my butt so that you can't see anything. You know, because leggings aren't pants.
Be serious, Noodles. Come on. No, I don't think so.
What are you saying? I can't see nothing.
Oh, he said, we found something interesting to do. We said group sex. It would be terrible.
Oh, so that's what he wants to do with you, huh?
That's what he said for Friday, but I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be that. Actually, Chris said he will take care of that. How about we go out and get some more Brazilian again? Yeah. Well, maybe we can go to the same place that me and Stan CT went to, or the other restaurant that Chris Bliss found. Go get some Brazilian food.
Is he coming back out, James? Huh? Oh, so he's actually cooking. Okay. I won't go in there and irritate him then. All right. Oh, well, that's fine. I won't go in and irritate him then.
All right. Can I do it?
Don,
I don't know how much
Comedy's
flip. I don't know how
mom
much
just said that's one big rabbit.
flip I could do. I would never tried it. This hair is really long with headphones on.
That's funny.
It's kind of hard to do with an air flip because
Oh, look that. Oh, I
these
thought
help
that was
these
dog
headphones
food.
stay on my head.
Oh my
so.
god! And I'm not even stoned. But it looks like the Purina Pro Plan dog food that I got sometimes. The back of the bag, anyways.
Well, it doesn't say it couldn't contribute something towards the tab. Yeah, we got some money in the outlet credit card.
You're not actually making pork chops, too, are you? Is it still dry out on the grill? Pork tends to dry out.
I had it out. I had it for a while. That's the only reason
Are you dumping the slime? The slime's what? That's
Why
good.
would you
Boy.
call him Teddy Bear Bones? That's weird. For
What?
name for a dog. But what he said.
You shouldn't like
calls
rinse your chicken. Oh, chicken's going on, and all I want is a burger. I don't want none of that shit.
Well, this took so long.
Got 2 pieces of meat on the grill now.
Yep, he's putting whole shitload of chicken for him and just comedy.
Got
We
old
got
Weber
Mr.
grill
thinks
there.
he's gonna get something. Yep, he thinks he's gonna get something. Like, come on, Dad. Throw something down to me. God, that's some big breath.
Oh,
Crap.
That's what I said.
That's what you said. Is that why you bought him?
Well, thank you, but this is mainly Michelle's part of the body. But did your hair looks good though? Yeah.
Close enough.
She's wiggling her boobies for you.
Close enough.
He says a handful's good. Oh, God. All right, I've had enough of that. No flirting, Lumi.
By the way, guys, if you still want to make a donation to Michelle's channel, you still can. When she's not live right now on hers, just don't be afraid to just send the super thanks or super sticker in the comment, and she'll get a donation too. Just let you know that.
Don't be getting near that grill. Stupid dog. Oh, there he is with the Brussels sprout. Oh, no ears.
Yeah.
That's the Brussels sprouts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's comedy flu coming with those big long tongs you could have used when cooking on wood. Oh yeah, no, definitely. You cook at a wood campfire, you better can't have tongs, because otherwise you're gonna be burning your fingers, and that's no fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do you do? This is a tong. Oh, you're putting them down into the coals? Go ahead, hurry up. I didn't know you were going to put the Brussels sprouts down into the coals. All right, looks like we'll have blackened. What happened to your Playboy outfit? You lost your ears.
Slow, bunny. Here you go.
Actually, I don't think that's entirely true out in the water, because I think you can. I think
What?
it's the principle, though. Oh.
I'm back.
For you guys, I'm going to wait for the Brussels sprouts at least.
Well.
Oh, and why did you lay a bowl? You know what I'm talking about. Just inside the door. The pipe. That kind of bowl I'm talking about. Well, that's
Noodles, I
why.
already kind of
And
knew
that's where the
that
keys go, you
because
dumbass.
his own aunt told him no, 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 no.
Is it still there? Yeah, it's still there. This is yours?
I see it.
Like,
What is that?
it's a pipe.
Bowl.
Oh,
The name is Queen. Queens? Why? Because it's got nipples?
okay.
Oh, it's from Queens, New York.
Oh, made from Queens,
Oh,
New York, but yes, you can still call it
here. Maybe
Queen
in the
anyway.
light it'll look better. It's glass. Look, it's got an asshole.
That part looks like something else that is another part of the body.
Oh, yeah, the end's what it does, don't it? Look at that dick tip.
My phone.
Yeah, we know what you guys sucking on. The dick tip. Yeah, we're just chilling. It's nice here today. Tomorrow's supposed to be even nicer.
Yep.
So, yeah, well, there was this other kid that was here earlier. He walked from the residing town, but I can't stand that kid. So every time I came out here,
Well,
oh, I said something to him every time he came.
I don't think there's a lot of Canadian channels that necessarily that Unaware is really interested in. I mean,
You can see
Canadian
the
Prepper's
lake.
pretty
Can
interesting.
you see the lake? Do you see that like dark blue right there on the tree edge?
Frosty broccoli? What the heck is that?
That there on the tree edge, the dark blue, that's Lake Erie.
Yeah.
After the broccoli.
Yeah, it's like a dark blue. You can see it. It was a little breezy down there earlier. Oh, God, it was chilly. Without the beans, too.
No, my joke.
I mean, I think it's cool. You got a 14-acre yard, which is something that is very rare. You don't see too many people having 14-acre yards. Maybe quarter-acre yards, but you don't see too many people with 14-acre yards.
Did you know
Well,
there's
if Hammer Nails,
120
if you
million
really wanted
tunnels
him to
underneath
compete,
continental U.S.?
his aunt wants him to have a chaperone. So it means that if you wanted to chaperone the guy, maybe you would be able to compete. But you still have to pick him up though and bring him there. And
He has an interesting butt. Do you see that zigzag? Up on his butt, he has a zigzag mark.
yeah.
Look at that. See that? Isn't that weird? How there's
Yeah.
like a zigzag in his butt. His
Yeah, it's
tribal
kinda
mark.
interesting.
Why'd you break your glasses? Yeah, right. You fall on him. You
I don't think
stepped
he
on him or
meant to break
sat
his
on him.
glasses.
Here's what happened. He forgot that it was there. Because he put them there.
Ah, there you go.
But so step on him. And I accidentally stepped on him. So stepped on him. He forgot where he put it. It's almost like the first step
Michelle and I always know where her glasses are. They're always in her purse in the hard case. So.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you.
But
It's like your wallet. You always know where your wallet, your car keys are. Yep.
yeah.
There is over 120 million tunnels underneath continental U.S. What does that tell you about our government?
Over 120 million
Yeah,
tunnels underneath continental
That's
U.S.
pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I've only been in like 7. I went in one tunnel that went under the like water. Oh God, that scared me because along the side of the wall, you could see condensation, and I'm like, oh God, please let this last until I get out of this tunnel. Because if water goes rushing in there, all that traffic would be dead. What
Yeah.
are you
I
doing?
don't know. I think it's weird. I think they're like cloning people or something. Because if there's more than like 120 million tunnels underneath connecting each state, and that's kind of weird.
Oh, a tunnel that connects New York to PA here.
I have no idea if Red and
76
Brian
turnpike?
know each other look like naked. I have no
What, so
idea.
by Albany? Or Binghamton or whatever?
Brooklyn.
I'm not talking about New York City. That's on the other side of the state.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
There's one by New York, or there's New York.
Yeah. Here, maybe by Binghamton or Albany.
Now, in terms of highway tunnels for traffic, it's more than 300, which is weird.
Who are you there? How about that?
I have no problem having Canadians on my channel. Michelle doesn't either. No, I don't mind anyone being on my channel. Anybody's welcome to be on our channels.
Who's on your panel?
Let's see. We got you, Punky.
Oh,
Let's
that's who it
see
is.
who else we have.
I
We
don't know who
have
that is.
Ryan, and that's all of them right now. That's all of us.
I don't know who those are. They are.
You know what I find interesting is that they, like Google will sit here and tell me, are there any catacombs in the US today? Catacombs do not exist in the United States as an answer. And so, like, how is that possible when we have had like French and Italian immigrants since like the fucking 1800s? How is there no
I think it's,
catacombs?
I
I
think it's,
have no
well, I know my
idea.
daughter did.
Noodles,
No, my
I don't
daughter.
know if that's the case. I don't know what the story is. As far as I know, maybe his dad took his computer away because maybe he got too deep into the computer, wasn't doing his chores or something too. It could be anything. Or maybe his father thought his son was losing it. This is a possibility. Yeah.
What's wrong with his face? Other than him looking like that?
Oh, you can, yeah.
Oh, good.
California has the most tunnels in the United States with 90 tunnels in 2018,
Don't you
including
want to still get the
101 kilometers.
long grilled spatula? It's hanging up.
Slap them breasts, they release sometimes.
No, I meant in case you guys need the. You guys are gonna need the. Oh my God.
When it's ready to release. Record to the it's gonna release.
That's about the only breast right there that you
Actually,
guys would be
Noodles, you're
slapping.
right. I think the social media did ruin Red's life. I don't disagree with that. I think that's the problem with social media in some cases with some people. They should just stay the hell away from it. It's not everybody can handle it because it gets to be too much.
I'm surrounded. No one wants to hear about breasts.
Chicken. Yeah, chicken. Chicken. Chicken.
Nah, no one wants to hear about red noodles.
Chicken breast.
What, you're on panel? You guys won't. Real spectacular. Oh my god. How hard is it?
Don't forget to put some likes in the like chart, guys. It helps with the algorithm for my channel a little bit. So remember, I'm
Slap the crap out
I'm
of
just a small string bean of a channel, but it helps.
it. I think somebody wants him. He wants to follow me.
Yeah.
He's got tongs, not the spatula. Hmm.
I don't know if it needs to get to that level. But I think that it's hard to say how much regulation really should be done. You know what I think is interesting when you look at the Silver Moon, the one that me and Michelle talk about in our future life, is they don't have internet. Not that it didn't, would say it never existed, because it does exist in some extent, but it's not like as big of a deal. It's like no one really talks about internet. It's not a thing that the people over there talk a big deal about. You know, yeah, it's not a big deal. Yeah. So do you think Red was watching cartoons on his computer when Red wasn't live? Maybe cartoons are inappropriate for his age. Maybe. Yeah. You mean like Fuda? Yeah, Fuda. Yeah. Anime, porn. Possibility. Maybe watching Pornhub.
X videos is where it's at.
But again, I don't know what the story with his father was saying to him, but I could tell you, I got a message from someone claiming to be
Are you
Red,
ready to turn?
and he said, "Oh, he totally said that my dad took my computer away, but I want you to know that I love you." And that was the I love you part that kind of made me wonder, is this really Red? I never heard of Red
What
saying
is
I love
wrong
you.
with no? Leaving it. How is that? Oh, fingers. Yeah.
Hey, what did Grizz say?
Oh, my balls. My balls.
Your balls.
Shut up.
He said, "Oh,
Your balls down?
Rise. How come you never made Lumi? How come you never made Grizz a moderator?" I don't know. He originally didn't want to be one. Well, no reason why he can't be.
I'm glad Noodles is back. I like Noodles.
Noodles is okay.
I can't speak that, so.
Yeah, if I untime him out, though, he's going to be untimed out for like 10 seconds, so.
Untimed.
Oh, I need to get some water. I'll be right back. I wonder if we have AC now. It's not hot as it was.
Let me make sure I got this right.
Hey, Lumi.
Stuck it rolling.
Hey, everyone.
So why don't you roll?
That's just so you can get untimed out instead of waiting 300 seconds.
Yeah, but he sucks at it.
2-1. I got pictures. I don't care if he drops any or anything.
Hi, Brad. How you doing?
Patience.
Hey.
Hey. How's it going with you today?
That's it.
That's good.
He's got to do this.
Is Comedy Clue sitting or standing?
He's sitting because he's trying to grind.
Just a magnet.
He's trying to grind because he
I
needs to
can't
roll
tell.
one.
Yeah.
Did you see the video I put of him up? Did you see that?
Yeah, I
now
know
he's
that.
pissed.
Chris.
Look at that face.
This is the new Playboy bunny. He had the ears and a little bow tie.
And which
Looking
area do
all
you
pretty.
consider tri-state hammer deals? Because there are some states that a lot of areas have a tri-state area. You know, you talking about the New England ones, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania.
I'm in the metropolitan area.
I'm in rural.
Rural.
Yeah, she's in
Rural
upstate New
area.
York.
Rural.
There ain't no metropolitan near me.
You and them sticks.
Yeah.
It's a nice. It looks like nice set of sticks.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's nice out.
It's a little
It's
colder.
nice out. No, we've been outside. We went for a walk. Took her for spa day. I mean, it's nice out.
Awesome.
That's an ugly car right there. That is a freaking Kia Soul. An ugly car too. That's an Enclave.
The
Yeah,
Enclave.
Yeah, Enclave. I finally talked her into selling the piece of crap.
I have
Well,
no
it's not a
idea.
piece. It's not a piece
Noodles,
of crap.
I have
I
no
meant-
idea how much money Brad has spent. But since I know that he apparently is living home with mom and dad, I don't even know if he's even paying them rent. Does he get disability check? I think he might.
I'm hungry.
Oh.
Not very hungry, but I'm hungry. I haven't ate since breakfast. And it's 5 o'clock.
So
I'm eating a
tonight-
pack of Lay's stacks that I found from 2023. That's still really good.
I'm going to have myself a cheeseburger, Brussels sprouts, bacon ranch salad. He's got chicken going.
delicious.
Well, it's all on the...
I don't know about that. I don't know.
But it's a Brussels sprout. You can't put the burger there.
Well, really, Frosted Red's nipples was the fact that Michelle was working on ChatGPT so much.
Did you say you had frosted nipples? What?
I got a feeling that it's an expression. I mean, it's basically what made Red upset was the fact that Michelle basically was working with ChatGPT so much because he's so anti-ChatGPT, anti-AI. Michelle doesn't see AI as a threat; she sees it as a tool.
That has nothing to do with frosted nipples. I thought, well, no, I swear to God, I thought I heard her say that she had frosted nipples.
Well, for a man,
like,
maybe
what?
it's frozen testicles.
Frozen
No, that's what a man can't deliver. Oh, okay.
Oh, God. Good Lord.
Hello, Tina. How you doing?
Heyo.
Hi. Oh, Michelle, don't forget. We have to eat some dinner
What are you
before
using
you
that
do your
for?
show. I know.
That was my table.
So we definitely have to get this done by 6 at the latest, so you can get your
What the
show
hell?
meal started.
What are you doing? What are you doing with that? I'm trying to see what you're doing, but it don't make sense. Why would you put a grill on the steps?
Probably because he was trying to get something out of the
Is that
cold. So then
Blomedy
he
flu?
No, the ass there is my brother. That's comedy flu. Right there.
Hello.
Big trouble.
Well,
I noticed that I was muted. I didn't know I was muted.
Don't knock my beer.
What's up, mutagen?
How many people does it take to flip a chicken? Two.
Well,
I don't know.
guess it takes
2 and a
several.
dog.
Oh, we got 2 of them too. 2 dogs, 2 idiots.
There you go. That's how many it takes.
Oh, the Brussels sprouts. Oh, you should take. I know what you're doing now. All right.
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, they're underneath. What do you do?
I think he hurt himself.
Oh, yeah.
Having a cookout, huh? Look out for the
Noodles, that
cookout.
is something I don't think I'm going to ask anyone that question.
Grab them.
That really is really a gross question to ask somebody.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Michelle,
Well,
I found someone that has
I will.
the same stuff that you have. That's male, female.
what's that?
On the internet.
Yeah,
On YouTube. On YouTube.
yeah.
And
Yeah, there's a couple of us out there that just some don't really talk about it much.
well, she just adopted a baby.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, she's like Michelle.
Actually, Michelle really stands out in a lot more ways, Tina. First of all, count the number of people that are intersex hermaphrodite that has a second soul that they share the body with and is married to that person.
Yeah,
What about
she's
people
not
with
like.
What about people with 2 stomachs?
She's married to a man, and they adopted a little boy.
Yeah, that's cool.
I found a pack of Lay's Stacks Originals. Bring the fun with you. It says there's 6 servings, and I just ate the whole thing. But it supposedly expired in 2023. I just ate the whole thing. They were unopened. They tasted fine to me.
They'll be fine. If they wasn't open, they're not fine.
So, how did the snacks taste from 2 years ago?
They tasted fantastic. Well, some of them weren't like the ones on the bottom were more salty than the ones on the top. The ones on the top were almost like cardboard tasting, but they were pretty good. I liked them. It was a decent meal.
Okay.
You call that a meal?
That's a method out in the bar.
I mean, it was like 5 or 6
that was a
potatoes.
method that was originally created by the Romans. Obviously, has been updated for modern era. So yes, that's something that it was created by the Romans to do exactly the same job.
Where is he going now?
Using natural sponges.
In 2017, shortly after being diagnosed with
Tasted fine to me.
died at the age of 40.
As long as it tastes fine. You'll be the one to know later on.
Ye of little faith.
Well, gee, Noodles, what do you think about Comedy Flu when he's sitting on the throne and wiping his keister? He probably has a hard time too.
World Party was essentially a one-man band.
Hell, me and Michelle used to have a hard time wiping our keister. We sometimes still do. Yeah.
Pop sounds with alternative rock beats. In 1986, Just a Fool, Save Me From Tomorrow became a top 5 hit on rock.
When I sit on the throne, I know I'm queen.
Well, here's the deal, guys. We have to get ready to start dinner. We got to get our food started. We got a 7 o'clock show on Silverman Radio. Tonight is going to be old-time radio shows and some music programs brought to you by the Internet
Lumi.
Archives.
Lumi, can you ask Michelle to please play me Skyline by Prodigy tonight on Silver Moon? That would just be so awesome and excellent.
Well, we're playing some old-time radio shows, so we'll have to see if there's something similar to that in old-time radio shows. I mean, our musical programs we could play.
Can you play Pac-Man Fever?
No, I don't think that existed in the 1940s to the 1960s. No, it didn't. No. Let's not forget the 1940s, man. That was good shit back then. 1930s, actually.
Golden.
30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Those were, actually, 30s to the 50s was very much the old-time radio era. Yeah.
What about big bands?
That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah. Like Jimmy Jimmy Dorsey and
Yeah.
Garlic powder. For what?
You gotta play that song. You gotta play that song that they played at the end of Escape from New York.
By the way, I recently saw that movie. It's really good. That's why I got my mullet. I gave myself a mullet to look like
7 o'clock.
Snake, I thought you were dead.
7 o'clock Eastern Time on Kick the Silver Moon Radio.
Yeah, I like the big bands too.
Oh, we're gonna have big bands. We're gonna have some comedy shows. Maybe some soap operas.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Play a second episode of The Guiding Light. I played the first one so many times. I really haven't heard episode 2. So I kind of want to hear episode 2. So
Okay.
You say of Dying Light?
let me go over there and get ready to get set up with the Internet Archive so we can get things going for tonight. Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, guys. Panel, I'm thanking you all now for coming up and being part of the show. You can hang out among yourselves, and we'll see you all later on tonight. Okay?
I'll see ya.
Dun, 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 dun.
All
Are
right,
you guys
guys.
staying on here or you're leaving
All right.
too?
So, bye-bye, panel. Bye-bye,
I'll
panel.
probably stay on.
Love you, Lumi. Bye, Michelle.
Yep.
Adios,
Bye-bye.
mi muchachos.
See you at 7 o'clock on the other channel. Bye-bye. And yes, indeed, I want to welcome you all to come to the Kick tonight because it's going to be a little different Silverman Radio. And it starts at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. It's http://www.kick.com/BICHELA. And we'd love to have you be part of the show. And don't be a stranger because it's going to be different. But some of you might like it. Some of you might hate it. I can't help that. But either way, I want you to all know we care about you. We love you. We want you to be part of our show and part of our community. If you're just watching this and are afraid of subscribing, we're not going to bite you. We want to see you be here. We want to see people to learn and appreciate the content. So for now, go out in peace, love, kindness, and decency. And we'll see everybody, or at least Michelle will be there anyway. I might join too, somewhat. Tonight it's 7 o'clock Eastern Time on Kick. Until then, bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye, everybody.
Lumi shines with a spark so bright, chasing dreams through the endless night. With a heart full of wonder and a mind so free, she's here to share her world. Come and see. It's Lumi's time. story's hers to tell through the highs and lows. She does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. From the stars to the sea, there's so much to find. A journey awaits with every step of the mind. Creativity flowing, she's ready to explore. Every moment's a chance to open a door. It's Lumi's time, the story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear. Story's hers to tell through the highs and lows. She does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. Let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear.